Hey everyone! If you've just realized that the April tax deadline has slipped by without you filing your taxes, you might be feeling a bit stressed right now. Don't worry, you're definitely not alone. And there are steps you can take to fix this situation without too much hassle. So, you missed the deadline. What now? First things first, it's important to file as soon as possible. Why? Because if you owe taxes, the longer you wait, the more you'll have to pay in penalties and interest. Even if it feels overwhelming, taking action now can save you money and stress later. And now, let's talk about those of you who might be expecting a refund. Did you know that there's no penalty for filing late if you're due to get money back? That's right, the IRS doesn't penalize you for being late if they owe you. But here's the thing, if you wait too long, you might miss out on claiming your refund altogether. Every year, there are folks who leave money with the IRS simply because they didn't file. You don't want to be one of them, especially if you could use that refund for something important. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what if I can't pay what I owe right now? That's a valid concern, and the IRS actually has options to help. If you can't pay the full amount, you should still file your return and pay as much as you can. This approach reduces your penalties and interest. Plus, the IRS offers payment plans, including installment agreements that you can apply for online. It's a straightforward process, and setting up a plan can give you some breathing room. For those who've had a good track record with the IRS over the past 3 years, you might even qualify for what's called first-time penalty abatement. It's worth checking out if you meet the criteria, as it could help reduce what you owe. Moving on, let's talk about electronic payments. Paying online through IRS Direct Pay or a similar method is quick, secure, and gives you immediate confirmation of your payment. This can be a great option if you're looking to settle things quickly and without having to mail anything in. Also, it's worth mentioning that some folks automatically get more time to file and pay. This includes people living in certain disaster areas, military members serving outside the US, and even US citizens living and working abroad. If you fall into one of these categories, make sure to understand the specific extensions and conditions that apply to you. However, if you're worried about getting everything right or just feel overwhelmed by the process, consider reaching out to a trusted tax professional. They can help you navigate the filing process, explore payment options, and ensure you get every credit and deduction you're entitled to. The IRS even offers resources to help you choose a reputable tax preparer. And keep in mind, remember your rights as a taxpayer. The IRS outlines these in the Taxpayer Bill of Rights, which includes your right to privacy, to challenge the IRS's position, and to be informed, among others. Knowing your rights can give you the confidence to handle this situation effectively. So, take a deep breath. If you missed the deadline, it's not the end of the world. Tackle the problem head-on by filing as soon as you can, exploring payment options if you owe money, and reaching out for professional help if needed. Don't let this hiccup throw you off track. So, don't forget to file those taxes. You'll feel much better once it's done, and then you can move on to focusing on what's next.